And that's what's not spelled out in these white papers and technical terms in ways that really kind of extrapolate the idea behind what's being built. And so, yes, I did sell the Puerto Rico house at a loss. I took a little loss on that. Took a bit of a loss on that. It was a 6-figure loss. Wasn't happy about it. But yeah, sold that a while back. Agreed about Telcoin and excellent content here. Well, thank you, Leroy. I appreciate it. Kraken now providing stocks, real world assets, and always crypto. Yeah, I think I covered that, didn't I? I thought I did. I thought I did. I don't know. Sometimes I have articles pulled up and then they disappear on me. I don't know. But anyway, I'm like extremely bullish, man. I think there's so much stuff that's going to be happening over the next 90 days. Listen, folks, even the Trump administration, every time I see anyone in his cabinet, anytime I see anybody that is directly related to or effectively playing a role in this administration, they're all trying to tell us something. They are always basic. I mean, I just saw the secretary tell everybody to buy stocks. When that, I mean, like, not secretary, the Speaker of the House. Jeez, Pete's, I got it all mixed up in my head. But it's like Trump, the people in Trump's family, everybody in the midst of everything that's happening right now, they know that this is the opportunity for everyone, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, to get positioned in crypto, in stocks, whatever, before everything turns around. Because I can tell you right now, if the U.S. finally comes to terms with China and we work out an agreement that's mutually beneficial and that aspect of it all is done, we get sent. That's what I think. I think that we are gearing up for a lot of stuff. Now, in my opinion, and I hate to sound this way, but it's true. I really do believe that left-wing politicians want everybody broke. I think they want everybody broke. I think they want to have all the control, all the power. Anybody that basically has anything to do with playing a role in reducing that can basically go, I don't know, have a problem with your ear. I mean, like, I feel like, and a lot of the people that I see supporting it, I really do believe are a select few people of extremists that, they're more emotionally charged about some of the key counter issues or some of the key issues of the left. And so by just, I don't know what the process is, but it's like, well, I agree with this and I care about this, so everything else is okay too. I really do think a lot of that, and they don't really care about the nuances or the details or the realities or anything. They just care about what they care about, and they're very loud and proud about that. And it's like, all right, more power to you, but if you cut your nose off to spite your face, you're not doing yourself any favors overall. And I see a lot of that right now in the left and have for quite some time. And it's just like, I want us to get to a place where we can all cohesively live and I can be very accepting. I'm very forgiving. I don't hold grudges. I don't have the energy to hold grudges. I've had people that have done me wrong, and it's just like, listen, I may always understand who you are until I've seen how you may have changed. But I may believe and understand, like, this is you, this is who you are, and this is the role you play in my life. I've seen it many, many times. A lot of like fair weather friends, a lot of people that just kind of have their hand out, you know what I mean? But they don't really give a shit about you at all. You're just, everyone in their world is kind of there to serve them or their ego or their whatever, right? And I've always tried to be somebody like tries to take care of the people around me, because I have my flaws. I have my shortcomings. I'm very obtuse. I'm very direct. I'm very raw often. I mean, I don't know what it is about me. And I was thinking about that last night, as a matter of fact, as it relates to my older daughters. And just like, I am so direct, and so it's like, I always mean well, but I just come off some kind of way. And I'm very well aware of that. And I try to make up for that in other ways. But the point I'm getting at, that what I'm talking about is that I see so many people that are just blatantly confused and they don't really understand what's happening. And like, we need to find a way for us all to be able to coexist and accept our differences, accept our shortcomings and our flaws, and figure out ways to just care again. I don't really feel like anybody cares anymore. I feel like everybody's so wrought with their own anger and frustration that everybody's looking for somebody to point the finger at or somebody to blame for everything that they're probably responsible for themselves. And so I think that this administration, regardless of who you are, is saying, listen, we're spoon feeding you an opportunity to turn your circumstances around. Take advantage of it while we're all telling you to. You know everything that we have coming. You know everything that we're working on. Take advantage, start changing the tone of your life now. We're giving you that opportunity. Then we want to basically tax you less on it. We don't want more control. We want less. We want you to have more control. We want you, all the issues, the political issues, they're saying, we don't want these to be federal issues. We want these to be state issues. Everything is about basically taking the power from the one man at the top, which is the polar opposite of what we're being sold by the media, right? They're all wanting us to believe that, he just wants to be this one guy dictating everything and all this other stuff.